Well, good morning, Trucker Todd, and time for another video. Sorry for the lighting. I'm doing my best to make it where you can see me with the minimal amount of shadows, but unfortunately, no matter what I do, there's this time of morning, there's always going to be some lighting issues. All right, folks, normally this is Wednesday. This is when we do the Wednesday 60-second rant video. I promise those are going to return at some point, but we've got something we need to discuss. This channel was started based on helping truck drivers, basically sharing good and bad experiences so that you could make good decisions out here. And as one of my sales managers used to say, learn from the donkey. See the mistakes I've made and see ways that you could correct those and not make the same mistakes. Well, today's a good one. As you guys know, in trucking, one of the most important things is your driving record. Before you apply at any company, or as you apply at any company, one of the first things they do is take a look at your motor vehicle report, your MVR, to see what your driving record is. So as a consequence of that, protecting your driving record, having a clean driving record is very, very important. Well, a lot of companies, to help assist you with this, offer legal services to help with tickets and things like that. I actually got one through DART, and it's a very well-known one that could be used at a lot of different companies. And recently I got one of these, a ticket. So in this video, I'm going to tell you what the ticket was, why I got it, and I'll let you know how the driver's legal plan works out of Oklahoma City with the Klepper law firm, I think's how you say it. I'll put the name down here where you guys can see it, and you guys will go from there. So without wasting any more time, let's jump right in. But this video is very, very important because some of you are going to decide if you want to spend that $20 to $30 a month for that subscription service with the company you work with. And so I'm going to ask you guys to give this video a thumbs up, share it on your social media platforms, make sure you're subscribed. We're still going to finish up. I'm going to give you the rest of the DART details probably on Friday, unless something breaking happens. And when you do that, it helps me in the algorithms, and so more people see these videos and can benefit from this information. But let's cue up the music, and here we go.
And this is why I do this, why I'm out here, why I keep that hammer down, flying by these road signs with home on my mind, with these wheels turning round, for my family and for my kids, for this life I wanna live. And this is why I do this.
Alright, I'm back. Well, let's talk about how I got this ticket first. I was in Oklahoma, which seems like all my bad experiences happen in Oklahoma. And I was driving down a road. It said no U-turn. And there was a cop parked off to the side. So obviously I didn't make a U-turn. I found a large parking lot and pulled in that parking lot and made a turnaround in that parking lot. It was a car wash. There was no cars there. It had an entry ramp and an exit ramp. I pulled in through the entry ramp of the car wash, went around to the exit ramp, and exited. Now, the no U-turn sign was on a public road. A business is private property. The U-turn sign should not apply to private property. For example, right next to that car wash was a grocery store. Now, what if I had got to that parking lot, had intended to go in and buy groceries, but decided to leave? How long would I have to be in that parking lot before it would not be considered a U-turn? Would I have to be there 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes? So you can see the deal there. Even, and there's some debate over this, but even like your stop signs in your in your Walmart parking lots, technically those are not enforceable because they are on private property. But I don't want to debate the legality of it. As you guys know, I'm not an attorney. I'm a truck driver with a sales background, and so I'm not going to debate that part of it. But I don't feel like I did anything illegal. I contacted several law enforcement officials I knew after I received this ticket, and they agreed with me that on private property, pulling through a parking lot did not constitute as a U-turn. So when I got the ticket, I contacted Driver's Legal Plan and told them what happened. They agreed with me that it wasn't a illegal U-turn, and they asked me to pay a $100 deductible, which was normal. And then they said they contacted the court, told me the court wanted you to pay the ticket amount up front before you fought it, and then if you won, they'd reimburse it. So I said, fine. That was another $177. So I've got $277 in this, and I've done nothing wrong. Okay? So then they give me multiple dates to call them. I got that ticket back in December, like December 6th. And here we are in March dealing with this. And they gave me 3 or 4 dates to call them. Always called them when they said call them. They said you might have to come to court. I said that's fine. I'd be happy to be there. Everything. And then they come to the 15th of March. They say call us on the 15th of March. I call them. They go, oh, you lost, and it's going to be on your record. We tried to plea bargain and it didn't work. Why would you plea bargain when I didn't do nothing wrong? Why wouldn't you fight the ticket like you told me you were going to? So I don't want to be, I try to represent both sides. They represented me on a speeding ticket months and months ago, over a year ago, and they got that dismissed. But it was a ticket in Mississippi, and they just handed it off to another law firm. So whereas this one, the Oklahoma City law firm handled it, and I gotta say, I feel like I got nothing for my money on this second one. Now, what's weird, the speeding ticket, I was guilty. I didn't even have a defense. They said, hey, why were you speeding? I said, I was running late for an appointment. I was trying to make up time, and the speed limit was 65. It dropped to, I think, 60 or 55. And I said, I'm guilty. And they said, all right. And they got it dismissed. This one, I was totally innocent, and they didn't get it dismissed. They didn't contact me. They just put it on my record. So I don't have a very positive opinion about this place. I can't recommend them at this point based on this. I guess technically they're batting 500, which in baseball, that'd be pretty good. But when they're dealing with your PSP score and things like that, it's not so great. But I got to looking on Google. Matter of fact, here, let me show you the Google page so that you know we're talking about the same company, and then I'll come back and talk to you some more. As it pans out, you'll be able to see it better. It's the Driver's Legal Plan in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. So when I Googled this outfit, I started looking at the reviews, and a lot of people had bad experiences. I think they're kind of hit and miss. It just depends on which branch takes care of your issue, if they handle you in-house or if they farm you out to another law firm like they did my Mississippi ticket. But I'm very, very disappointed with them at this point. They, when I was talking to the lady on the phone, the poor lady, she said that it was, she was still in training, she was still new. I said, well, I want to talk to the lawyer that handled this. All right, I'll get them. They put me on hold for about 5 minutes, come back. The lawyer's busy right now, but they're going to call you back. Well, guess what? The lawyer never called me back. They know what they did was shady, in my opinion. I don't know. I don't want to speak on their behalf. But it's just, that's all I can do at this point. I left them a review on Google. I'm doing this video. And people have to make up their own mind. I don't anticipate anything good coming out of this. It's already on my record. There's no way to win. But I'll be reconsidering if I want to stay subscribe to their service, and I'll be making some decisions along that line. Hopefully this prevents some of you from making the same mistake and giving them a shot. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. I would have loved to have done it as a 60-second rant, but I knew I couldn't cover all the bases I needed to cover. So you guys have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.